Today, May 1st, is the birthday of Sarah Steck. She should be 31, but died in 2021, the last victim of a mass shooting that spanned the Denver area. Known for her infectious laugh and her love of kittens and music, particularly Blink-182 and punk rock, Sarah was determined, hardworking, and reliable. Friends described her as a talented artist and badass lady. Sarah had recently received an art degree from Metropolitan State University in Denver's communication design program and had already started her own graphic design business. She loved the Victorian aesthetic, cobwebs, bat wings, and dark things, but her personality was the opposite. Colleagues described her as a bright light, complimenting her positivity, sweetness, poise, and cleverness. In her design portfolio, Sarah credited art with helping her feel okay in her own skin and stop trying to mold herself into what society labeled as acceptable and beautiful. Sarah was a victim of circumstance with no connection to the shooter. She was working the front desk at Hyatt House when the shooter entered as he fled the scene of his prior shootings. Sarah's brother said, "We need to figure out a way that we can stop this," and echoed the sad and common truth. No one thinks such a thing can happen to their family until they are suddenly faced with the crushing reality. The shooter, an outspoken misogynist and white supremacist, was reported to authorities by concerned friends and had been on the radar of law enforcement multiple times, according to the Denver chief of police. A German man who interacted with him online contacted the FBI and described his writing as, quote, "an extremist right-wing manifesto and terrorist prophecy," unquote. And he was dangerous long before. In 2012, he was charged with a felony for pointing a gun at 2 co-workers and threatening to shoot. Between 2012 and 2016, police were called to his home at least 6 times for domestic disturbances, and yet he remained in possession of an arsenal of guns. He killed 5 innocent people before being killed in a shootout with a female officer.